Volleyball fans, we're back. We've got everything moved over before this set goes. We're trying to replace some batteries in the main cam because we've got a long volleyball action here today. So we had to replace some batteries. Our portable is up and working. Kai is on the portable for now. Back to serve, the Hornets will start against the Pardeeville Bulldogs. Both of these teams were defeated by Oakfield. I'm not sure how Pardeeville did in their last game, but they will get the first point here, and back to serve for them is number 3, Kiana Cook. First point goes to the Bulldogs. Over. Trying to get that main cam with a new camera, so right now we just got the portable, and that one's into the net for number 12, J.C. Walker. Pardeeville takes the first 2 points. 2-0 here in set 1. Kiana Cook back to serve again. Over. This time it'll be another point for the Bulldogs. Back to serve again is Kiana Cook. Sorry, I had some action behind me, so I was only half watching that rally. Cook serves again. Brought up by the Hornets. Over pass. Just brought back, so it'll be a free ball for the Bulldogs. Pushed over. Number 5 gets it done. That is Lexi Hughes, a senior for this Bulldog team. 4 straight points to open up game number 3 for both of these squads in the silver bracket. Pool play. This will be their last game before the championship rounds and before the reseeding happens. Jakowski over to number 12, J.C. Walker. I got to get my names back in order after being at the Markesan game. I should have them down. 5 up. 14 over for the Bulldogs. That's Harper Dornfeld. Nope, that's a Markesan player. Bronte Hallberg, excuse me. And that'll be the first point that goes in the Hornets' favor. And we got our main cam back up and working. Hopefully our portable doesn't die on us. So we got the serve here from number 2, Jakowski on the Hornets. Brought over, it's gonna fall on the the Pardeeville side. Thank you for everybody joining us. Sorry if we seem a little discombobulated to start, but we're moving around here today in Madtown. Big complex, but a lot of different courts that we're working on. I've had to move the whole setup twice now. And that's attack from number 21, Ava Wagner. It's gonna fall out of play. Back, Jakowski at the service line again. 4-3 the score. The Bulldogs took the first 4. Hornets have got the last 3. That one's gonna be tooled off, and it's a tie game. Set 1's even, 4-4. Up for the Bulldogs. This time Ava Wagner is going to go into the net, so not over. And the Hornets will get their 5th straight point. Comeback here already in the first set. They had 2 thrillers of games thrillers of sets against the Oaks. Thought it was going to be a runaway in that second set, but the Hornets kept it close. Get it over, but it's going to be out. Good decision there from number 5, Lexi Hughes, to make sure it's just out of play. It'll land there, and she'll go back to the service line in a tie game in set 1, 5-5. Up for Vandenberg. The libero, Letty Healing, will just let it go over. Bulldogs got to get over. And that one will drop in space. Found some space, was number 12, J.C. Walker. Ava Wagner couldn't get to there in time for the Bulldogs. Back to the line for them is number 1, Katie Trinan. Nope, that's Pardeeville. Graylin Plath. And that's going to fall. Number 14, Bronte Hallberg. Again, trying to get these pronunciations down after doing a bunch of different teams today. Back to serve. It's Addison Neary, a sophomore for this Pardeeville team. We thank you for joining us here at the Trailways Conference Tournament. Hoffman with an attack. It's going to be out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will pull back on top. Pardeeville up 7-6 in set one. Kaya is on our portable cam. It's going to be a substitution here for the Bulldogs. 7-7 now. Hornets back to the line. It'll be number 12, J.C. Walker. Walker able to get the serve. A misplay from the libero, Katie Trinan, on the Pardeeville side. Walker back to serve. Katie's got a good shot of J.C. down the line. Over. Pardeeville digs at the line. Ava Wagner puts it over for the Bulldogs. Hoffman back over, and she finds some space. Drops for a Hornet point. 9-7 now, Markesan on top. Again, J.C. Walker will serve. Nice rally here from Walker. And another libero. Another time the libero just not able to get a good dig on it from a backcourt serve. It'll fall on the Bulldogs side, 10-7. Walker doing a great job at the line now. Good rally. That one's gonna hit the net though. A service error will give the Bulldogs back control of the serve. Number 17, the senior, Bailey Grissom. Back to serve for the Bulldogs. Grissom up and over. Backcourt serve, dug out by the Hornets, but it's going to be a free ball for Pardeeville. Sent over. It's going to be enough to get it to drop. Haley Guard. Nice job just pushing in the backcourt, getting a missed tool, getting an error forced on the backcourt. Again, serve here from Grissom. Grissom up and over. Dug in the backcourt by the Hornets. Pushed over there from Carly Olson. Able to do a good job, tools the block, and it'll land on the Bulldog side. So the Hornets back to the service line. Carly Olson will do the serving. 11-9 in this first set in favor of the Markesan Hornets. Just pushed over, and it's going to be enough to drop. Graylin Plath was trying to get underneath it and get it back up into the air. We'll see Briar Atawaska come in, I'm guessing, to do some serve. She's been good at that service line today. A couple unforced errors earlier, but seemed to dial it in that second set against Palmyra Eagle. And that's going to be out, though, from Atawaska. Just out on the back. Vandenberg is going to come back in for the Hornets. 12-10, the score in set one. Hornets on top. Number 9 is back in. That's Brooke Schomburg. And Hoffman at the service line. A great job. She found an open part in the front court and was able to put that serve down exactly where she wanted to. We've seen a lot of backcourt serves early from this Hornets team, but that one in the front. No dig available on the Pardeeville side. This time they're going to get it, but it's going to be fall in front of the net on the way down Bulldog side. 14-10. Score in favor of the Hornets in set one. Hoffman. Back to serve. Puts it up. That's going to be out. Just out. Tried to toe the line. But 14-11 now. Bulldogs will get control of the serve. It's number 7, Haley Gard, junior for this Pardeeville team. Gard serve. Up and over. Oh, they're going to decide it was probably going to be in. A good attempt there by Katie Trinan, the libero. However, she was just not able to get to it in time as it drops on the Pardeeville side. 15-11. Hornets on top. Libero Katie Healing. Nope. Letty Healing. A lot of names wrong early in this one, Dominic. Figure it out. Drops on the Hornets side. 16-11. Markesan on top. It'll be a timeout on the court by Pardeeville as the Hornets have a 5-0 lead, or a 5-point lead. Please listen from our amazing sponsors. We'll be back shortly on Jeff's live stream.
Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber, True Value in downtown Lamera, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all.
Welcome back here to Madison. Trying to get this main cam back up and running. It'll be a Pardeeville block. The Bulldogs able to get one after their timeout. 4-point lead for the Hornets. Number 3, Kiana Cook. Back to serve. Dug up by Schomburg. Pushed over by the Bulldogs. It's going to be enough in the backcourt. Pushed over by Bronte Hallberg. Gets the point for the Bulldogs, and they are within 3. Good run at the service line here for Pardeeville. Kiana Cook, the senior. Cook over. Dug in the backcourt by Olsen. In and out of play, not able to get it back into the playing field. And Markesan will go back to the service line. It'll be Bryn Jakowski, the Markesan setter, back to serve. 4-point lead, 17-13. Jakowski into the net. It's actually going to ricochet and hit J.C. Walker there. So the Bulldogs get a point on a service error. And now Lexi Hughes will go back. Hughes serves. Jakowski over. Pushed over by the Bulldogs. Hornets got a joust at the line. They're going to say that whoever was up there for that is going to touch the line. I don't know who exactly they called it on. And it was so much so that it stepped on the ankle of Bronte Hallberg. She's going to come out on injury. It'll be number 10, Ellie Hardwick, coming in to replace the injury from Bronte Hallberg. Hopefully she's okay. I think the net violation was she came down on the opposite side of the white line and landed on the ankle of Bronte Hallberg. So Pardeeville without one of their net presence pieces. Instead, Ellie Hardwick going to come in. Junior on this team. First time I've seen her here today in the Pardeeville matchup. Serve here from Pardeeville. It's going to be enough to drop. Another point for the Bulldogs. Within 1 now is Pardeeville. Hornets had a nice commanding lead, but a good timeout by Pardeeville has stalled that momentum. It has swung the opposite way. We're going to get a lineup check. Make sure we have everybody in the right place after the injury, just so they know where they're at in their rotation. Still Lexi Hughes at the service line. I think they're getting it all figured out. After the injury, it was kind of hard. Allie Hardwick just had to kind of coming off the bench and had to figure out where she was playing. But we're back. Pardeeville within one. This one's going to hit the line. A little bit too long. Kind of iced the kicker there. Hornets take back control. We'll see Graylin Plath come in to do the serving. She's done that a lot today for this Hornets team. Been a bit of a service ringer. That one's too far this time, though. Bulldogs keeping it close, this time by way of a service error on the Hornets. Into serve now is Addison Neary, the sophomore, and Haley Gard. Got a ball from another court coming on. Second in the action. So Addison Neary back to serve. Up and over for the Bulldogs. Hornets able to keep it alive for now, but it's going to land in the bleachers. Point Bulldogs. Pardeeville now ties it up. 18-18 in set one. It's coming down to the wire, and it is close. Neary serves. Over. Markesan able to dig. Jakowski up. Walker not able to get it. A big block at the line. That is number 7, Haley Gard. Checked in before, and she makes her presence known. Pardeeville with their first lead in a while. Neary at the line. Figuring out where to place it. She goes middle court. Jakowski up to Hoffman. Blocked. Put right back over, and she finds space. That's number 9, Brooke Schomburg. Pardeeville up by 2, 20-18 in set one. Neary, great job at the line to give momentum back in the Bulldogs' favor. Neary back. Up and over. Lifted. Jakowski to Hoffman, who just has to push it over, so a free ball for Pardeeville. Schomburg, this time too far. She was looking for a touch, did not get it. So the attack goes far. 2019. Markesan trying to tie this one back up. J.C. Walker, the sophomore, to the service line. Net presence at the line in Walker. Just got to be pushed over, able to tool a block, and it's going to fall. Carly Olsen was trying to block it back over, but instead she hindered her own team on that one. Couldn't find it. 21-19. Pardeeville on top. 4 points to go to close out set one. Markesan's trying to not let it happen. Bailey Grissom will come in to serve, as she's done a bunch today. Grissom over. Dug by the Hornets. At the line, Hoffman pushing it over. Trying to find space, dug up by the Bulldogs. Over to Schomburg. Pops it over, finds space, point Bulldogs. Pardeeville up 22-19 in set one. Timeout Markesan. We will be right back here on Jeff's live streams. Back with us shortly after this.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. A very long timeout. Still in the huddle are the Bulldogs. Markesan was in the huddle for long as well. We still have not broke the huddle. Finally happens. Bulldogs up 22-19 in set number 1. Grissom at the service line. Good shot here from Kaya. Thank you for joining us. All right, now we are ready. There was a bit of confusion who was in and who was not. But looks like they got it figured out. Grissom to serve. Just over the net, and Pardeeville gets the point. They're 2 away from ending set 1. Grissom with the ace just pops over the net to land on the Markesan side. Grissom again to serve. This one over, and it's deep this time. Backcourt Doug. Over to number 7, trying to toe the line, but Claire Yankee does not. Grissom back. It's set point, 24-19. The Hornets looking to not lose this first set to the Bulldogs. However, the Bulldogs in control. At the service line. Grissom over. Up. Push to Hoffman, but dug up by the Bulldogs. Schaumburg pushes it over. Dug up. Somebody from the backcourt came in for the mid. Pushed over by the Bulldogs. Markesan up. This one might be a little too far for Hoffman, but she gets a piece of it. Pardeeville will get a free ball. Just has to be pushed over. Hornets have a free ball of their own. Back to the line. Tooled off the block and lands for Claire Yankee. Pardeeville not able to close it out on set point. So 24-20, and Markesan will have the serve. Substitution there to get the libero back in. Katie Trinan for the Bulldogs. Number 4 is in to serve for the Hornets. That's Carly Olsen, the senior, and that's going to be too far for set point. A service error on set point. The Bulldogs take set 1, 25-20. We will take a short break as these teams talk it over before the second set. Thank you for listening here to Jeff's live streams. Back after this.
Installation and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry, our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches, daily food specials, Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Jeff's Live Streams. Back in Madison, Wisconsin for a Trailways Conference Tournament action. We have the Markesan Hornets and the Palmyra Bulldogs, or not the Palmyra, the Pardeeville Bulldogs, excuse me. And actually those Pardeeville Bulldogs took set one, 25-19. So it'll be set number 2 getting underway here. And the Hornets trying to keep this match alive with a must-win set 2. It'll be a big attack there, but a nice dig by the Bulldogs. They're going to say that was on... Sorry, trying to figure out what the call was there. It'll land out of bounds, no touch. So Hornets will have possession of the serve. Up and over. Big attack there from the Bulldogs. Back over. Up. Kept alive. Nice play by the Bulldogs there. The libero got it started, Katie Trinan. And they'll get a free ball to reward themselves. Right at the line, pushed back to the backcourt. Kept alive by the Hornets. Another free ball this way for the Bulldogs. Pushed up. Big attack there, and she's going to get it done. That's Ava Wagner, the senior, getting it done at the line for the Bulldogs. Pardeeville up in set 2, or tied in set 2, 1-1 now. Dom and Kaya here covering this Markesan Pardeeville matchup in the Trailways Conference Tournament. Just got it over. They're going to say it did not touch the antenna. So kept alive. Hornets. Vandenberg able to attack, and it's high in the air. Back up, though, Doug. Schomburg is just going to push it over for the Bulldogs. Jakowski to Vandenberg. Slam down, tools the block, and it's out. Point Markesan. 2-1 now, back to their service line. It'll be number 1, Graylin Plath, coming in to serve. Thank you so much for joining us here on Jeff's Live Streams for all the Trailways Conference Tournament. There go the Bulldogs. Hopefully you can still hear me. We're losing a bit there on our cams, but I think we're still good. Served by the Hornets. It's going to find space. An ace for Graylin Plath. Senior doing a good job at the service line today, coming in to do what she needs to do and get it over the net for the Hornets. 4-1 now lead in set 2 after dropping set 1 to the Bulldogs. As I was saying before, thank you so much for coming in and joining us on Jeff's Live Streams for all of our coverage of the Trailways Conference Tournament here in Madison. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate all the Markesan and Pardeeville fans tuning into this one. We thank Markesan for offering us the opportunity to cover their games here today as they get another point off of the block at the line. 5-1. The Hornets up in set 2. If you like what you've seen so far today and would love to support what we do covering our high school athletes, we do have Venmo donations open as always to Jeff-Sauer-8. I don't have it pulled up on the screen. I couldn't get it going, but we'll see if I can get it going as the Bulldogs will substitute after they win that point. We appreciate anything and everything you can give. Our sponsors are amazing. We appreciate you tuning in. That just is enough. But if you're feeling extra generous, we always take it. Today is a tournament just covered by Jeff's Live Streams, so we appreciate any support you have. Jakowski at the line. Tool, that time J.C. Walker gets it done. An attack and a kill lands on the Bulldog side. 6-2 in set 2 in favor of the Hornets. That time Walker will actually get the serve back at the line and just sent over by Schomburg, but she can't get it over the net. It'll fall on the Pardeeville side, 7-2 in set 2. Walker again to serve. Kaya on the shot. Over for Walker. This one's going to be way out and out of play. Libero Katie Trinan tried to keep it in play for Pardeeville, but it's unsuccessful. As Walker's back at the line. 8-2 now for Markesan. They drop set one. And that one's going to be too far. Service error for J.C. Walker. And Pardeeville will go back to serve. Bailey Grissom coming in to do some serving, as she's done a bunch today. 8-3 the score in set two. Bulldogs took set one. And now Grissom back to serve. Trying to rally back and bring this one close again in set two. Hoffman at the line, nearly took out Kaya. She's good over there, still got a great shot. We're laying our bodies on the line out here at Jeff's live stream. I mean, Kaya is, I'm not. At least not yet. Back to serve now is Carly Olson, the senior. Up and over. It's going to be reverse. Able to block it right back into the face of Kiana Cook. Land on that side. 10-3 for Markesan. Hornets doing a great job in the set two to stay alive in this matchup. It's a must-win set for the Hornets. Olsen again on the serve. Just pushed over. Good job there by Bryn Jakowski, the sophomore. She's doing a great job setting today. However, this time she pushes over and finds some space. It'll force the Bulldogs to take a timeout here in set two. We will be right back here on Jeff's live streams after this.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in Madison for the Trailways Conference Tournament. Markesan Hornets versus the Pardeeville Bulldogs. I know that the Hornets are 0-2 on the day so far in pool play. I'm not sure how the Bulldogs match up. I know they lost their first game to Oakfield, but we were over at the Oakfield Markesan game for game two and just barely got set up before this one got started. So I don't know if Pardeeville won that second game or not and where they sit in pool play. It's 11-4 Markesan, but the Bulldogs with the serve. Hornets get it up. It's a high ball, but able to get it back in play. It'll be a free ball. Oh, it's going to be out, actually, on the far side. They were just trying to get it back over. It's unsuccessful and out of bounds, so 11-5. Bulldogs still at the line. It's Schomburg. A little bit of miscommunication with the volleyball there. The crowd was able to grab it, but then he sent it to the wrong side for serve. Schomburg serves it over. That one too far. Possibly Ice Schomburg on the moving around to the volleyball. Vandenberg going to step back in for the Hornets. And now at the line is Riley Hoffman. 5-12. 12 the lead for the Hornets in set two. A must-win set for them. Bulldogs keep it up. Set to Haley Gard. Puts it over, but the Hornets not able. They were able to do the initial dig, but then no one was there to recover, and it drops on their side. Number 18, Nadia Ballwig, comes in, and she'll have the honors at the service line. We have not seen the return of Bronte Hallberg, who has been out of injury since the middle of set one. Hornets push it over. Up. Spike. Unsuccessful. The block comes in for the Hornets. Pushes it back onto the Bulldog side, and it lands. So 13-6, a 7-point lead now. Back at the line is Letty Heelbig. Dug by the Bulldogs. That's Kiana Cook, pushes it over. Will get the kill on that attack. Found some space, 6-point lead dwindling now for Markesan. I think they were hoping that that one was dug up, but referees call that down on the court. Cook to serve, and it'll be in the net. Markesan will get the serve back anyway. 14-7, still 7-point lead for the Hornets. Back to serve now is their setter, Bryn Jakowski. Back to return are the Bulldogs. This one up. Over to the senior Wagner. This one pushed over by Olsen. It's going to find space. Lands for a point, Hornets. Markesan up 8 in set 2. They dropped set 1 with, I believe, a score of 25-19. So they need this set 2. Jakowski over, in. It's going to find space. Katie Trinan couldn't get over there in time. It finds a hole in the Bulldog defense. 16-17, now the score. Markesan up. Jakowski again at the line. Kaya with a shot. Jakowski over. Trinan up. Dug back in, put down, but dug. Free ball for the Hornets, or for the Bulldogs, excuse me, but they got to use it properly. Wagner able to get it over. Hornets now have a shot. Free ball again for the Bulldogs. Over to Wagner. That one's going to be just out. Almost got that back line, but Wagner just a bit too far. Jakowski still serves. 10-point lead now for the Hornets. If this one can go to a set 3, it'll only be the first to 15. That one too far, though, for Jakowski. So trading blows on hard shots. 17-18, 9-point lead for the Hornets in set 2. A must-win for them, as Pardeeville's just trying to end it, rally to end it in 2 sets. Number 5, Lexi Hughes to serve, and it's going to be a good one. Misplayed by the Hornets and out. So Pardeeville now about to reach double digits, 17-9. Up and over for Hughes. Set by Jakowski. Over to Vandenberg. Dug up by Hughes. Sent over by Wagner, but it's dug by the Hornets. Set by Jakowski. Just pushed over on the Markesan side. Pardeeville. Wagner. Another attack. Another Markesan Hornet there to dig it up. This time tooled off the block, but kept alive by Pardeeville. Wagner again. This time she finds it. Finally a kill for Ava Wagner. Had about 4 opportunities, it felt, on that rally, but that one finally falls. It is 17-10 in set 2. Markesan on top. At the line is Lexi Hughes. Hornets gonna just have to get it over. Vandenberg does that. Pardeeville sets to Wagner. Wagner punches it to the backcourt. They're gonna say a net violation, though. Wagner crossed the line on that, or somebody crossed the line. It was somebody on the Hornet side, excuse me. Thought they were calling on Wagner when she jumped up there, but it was a Hornet net violation, possibly on Vandenberg when she was just bringing it over. So 17-11 is the score. Up. Pardeeville, good dig there by the libero. Just sent over on the Pardeeville side. Markesan to Vandenberg. Into the net and down. So Pardeeville takes another. 17-12 the score. Lexi Hughes, a nice run at the line. Sends it over. Dug up by Markesan. Just has to be set over for the Hornets. And now they'll just get a free ball themselves. Set. Pushed over by Walker, and she gets it down. A good attempt there by Lexi Hughes to try to dig that one up, but Walker finds space. 18-12 in Markesan's favor, and they'll go back to the line. Graylin Plath coming in. Plath comes in. Serve is over. Up. Oh, and that time Ava Wagner just hit it a bit too low. It was into the net by the time she was able to smack it. 19-12 the score. Plath at the line. Thank you for everybody joining us in this Trailways Conference tournament action. Wagner again, able to tool a block, but the Hornets keep it alive. Hoffman able to push it over, dug up. However, there's no one there on the third attempt. A good job for Pardeeville getting it up. However, it is 20-12 in Markesan's favor. Play still at the line. Schomburg, a big attack, and she will get the kill as this one is out of play. Whoa. A lot of balls coming over here. We're going to have a substitution on the Pardeeville side. Number 11, Addison Neary's coming in. I'm guessing she's going back to the line. She is. So Addison Neary back at the service line. Let's see if I can get a shot before she starts. Addison Neary puts it over. The Hornets pull it up. Hoffman just has to send it over. This time pushed over by Schomburg. Hornets have the free ball. Hoffman to kill. And she's got it. It lands for the Hornets. 21-13, an 8-point lead in set 2. A must-win set for the Hornets, and they have delivered so far. Sydney Sween will check in for the Bulldogs and head back to the service line. Oh, excuse me, the Hornets have the service. My bad. JC Walker to serve, up and over. Good dig there by Trinan. That's going to be an overpass, so Markesan will get the free ball. Has to just be pushed over by Yankee. Bulldogs gonna give the Hornets another free ball. Set up. Hoffman. Attack. Kept alive. Hornets set up once again. This time we with Carly Olsen. Block, but they're able to push it back over. Olsen again. Able to find space, and she's got it. A good diving attempt there from Schomburg. However, it does find space, and Hornets are within 3 from pushing it to a set 3. JC Walker at the line. Dug up by Trinan. Pushed over. Number 7 into the net. Haley Gard with the kill. 14-22 in set 2. Bailey Grissom coming in to serve. That means Wagner's out for this point. She's doing the serving for Wagner today as Grissom. Hornets within 3 of pushing it to set 3. A winner take all, set 3. Bit of miscommunication, and it's going to land on the Bulldog side. 2 points away from Markesan, taking set 2. Substitution to bring Wagner back in, but she'll just check right back in for Trinan. So Wagner will take a seat once again, and Olsen will serve. Into the net goes Olsen's serve, though. She's getting frustrated at her service attempts here today. She's had some over, some into the net. Number 9, Brooke Schomburg herself puts one in the net. So Markesan is at 24. One more to end it. Vandenberg coming in for Markesan. Hoffman at the line. 15-24 in set 2. They've fired back in this set after dropping the first one. Hoffman just over the line, kept alive. This time Haley Gard puts it down, but Markesan able. Get it back over, free ball for the Bulldogs. Cook puts it too far, and that'll end set 2. We will play a winner-take-all set 3 after this. Please stick with us on Jeff's live streams. We'll hear from our wonderful sponsors and be back in Madison after the teams huddle up before set 3.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
All right, welcome back. We are about to start set 3 here in Madison at the Trailways Conference Tournament. This is pool play in the silver pool. The Markesan Hornets are taking on the Pardeeville Bulldogs. I had to second guess myself there for a second. We are in set 3. It is a do-or-die set 3. The Bulldogs able to take set 1 in a close one, and then Markesan takes set 2 in commanding fashion. So we will see what we have in store for set 3. They will play to 15. Pardeeville has won the coin toss, so they will serve first. Markesan will receive. Just waiting on some final confirmation of who's in and who's not. As it looks like it'll be Kiana Cook to serve first for the Bulldogs. This is a first to 15 do-or-die set 3. Dug by the Hornets, however, it's just not enough. It's going to land into the net, and the Bulldogs will take point 1. Every point so important in set 3 now that it's just to 15. Kiana Cook back at the line again. Over, this time Doug, able to be kept alive and pushed over by the Hornets. Shoved over, and it's going to drop on the Hornets' side. Bulldogs take the first 2 points in set 3. Back to the line goes Kiana Cook, senior for this Pardeeville squad. 2-0 the score in set 5. Thanks for joining us here on Jeff Livestream. Pushed over, kept alive by the Bulldogs. It'll be a kill for Ava Wagner. She's been great at the net. Her presence has been felt, and the Hornets, quite frankly, are probably sick of her. She's been doing a great job either hitting hard balls that are being able to get dug, but a lot of them are landing and finding space. Cook serves. Back line. This time it's Vandenberg getting some action, though. The freshman says, whatever you can do, I can do better, and kills it herself. Tools a block perfectly as it lands. It'll be Brynjakowski at the line. Hornets looking for their first win today in pool play. Up and over. It'll be enough, and a good job keeping it alive there. That's Letty Healing. That time too far for Wagner. And the Hornets will take a point. Within 1 in set 3, 2-3 early on. Jakowski to serve. Over, not able to be put in the air. Bit of a misplay there on the serve from Ballwing. And Jakowski will tie this one. Bryn Jakowski, the typical setter for this Markesan Hornets squad today, will serve. A great serve there. It'll be an overpass and out of bounds. So the Hornets will take their first lead of set 3. Jakowski back once again. A nice run here from her at the line. Gets it over. Dug up by the Bulldogs. Up in the air. Wagner to kill. Too far this time from Wagner again. So Jakowski will have another shot at the service line. 5-3 the score. In Markesan's favor. A do-or-die set 5-15. Dug up by Trinan, but it's too far and out of play before Lexi Hughes could get there. So another point, 6 straight points for Markesan. Started out with 3 straight points for the Bulldogs, but the Hornets rallied back and are up 3. Hughes to set. It'll be number 10, Ellie Hardwick this time, and she will find space. No! The Hornets able to keep it alive, and what a point! We will have to see that one again. What a job there by the Hornets to keep that one up in the air and over. It'll be a timeout by Pardeeville, and we will be right back here to action. Third set is thrilling so far. The Hornets have 7 straight, 7-3 in favor of Markesan. Back after this on Jeff's Livestream.
Jeff's Live Streams is proud to announce our 2025 Volleyball Showcase. Join us Wednesday, October 15th at 6 p.m. at The Rock. If you can't make it in person, we will also be streaming the event live on Jeff's Live Streams on YouTube, and you will be able to watch a recording at any time.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
All right, we are back in set 3. Jakowski still at the line, and she will almost get an ace, but a good defensive play by the Bulldogs to keep it alive. That's going to be too far that time. The freshman, Mia Vandenberg, not able to get it into play. Too far, and the Bulldogs will have a shot again at the line. 7-4 the score in favor of Markesan. Back to the service line this time is Lexi Hughes. That one came over and hit the broadcast table, but everything's still up and working, I believe. It'll be an ace for Hughes. Not able to be dug up. Hughes again serves. Dug this time properly by the Hornets. Pushed over, and she finds space. Is that Mia Vandenberg? I couldn't exactly tell. We'll go to the replay to see if I can see who it was. It is Mia Vandenberg getting in there and just dropping it and finding space. Back to the line now is Graylin Plath. Nice serve. Gets the libero down, but dug up and sent back over for the Hornets. Another good dig by the Bulldogs to keep it alive. They'll push it over. Dig from the Hornets. Hoffman sends it. Trinan to Hughes to Schomburg. Backline dug up. A great job. A great defensive rally, and that one's going to be too far. The Bulldogs get lucky. They watched that one go, but it could have been in, could have been out. They're going to say it's out on the back line. And within 2 are the Bulldogs. Some substitutions in. Number 7, Haley Gard is back in, and number 11, Addison Neary will do the serving. Shot on the serve return, or serve receive, from Kaya. Back to Hoffman, who will find space and attack and kill. 9-6 now the score. 6 points away from closing out set 3. First to 15, winner take all in pool play. Right now they're just looking for better seating as we go on this afternoon. Number 12, J.C. Walker at the line. Up and over. Dug by the Bulldogs, able to get back. Wagner pushes it back over. Jakowski overpass. It was touched though by the Bulldogs, so they'll get that extra touch to get it over. Blocked, put back. Hoffman up and over. Trinan digs. Over to Wagner, into the net and down on their side though. Pardeeville now down by 4, and Walker still at the service line. Markesan 5 away from closing it out. Walker serve over. Trinan going to get a shot in the midcourt. Trinan from the back. The libero puts it over and finds space. Back to the service line go the Bulldogs. 10-7 the score. And we will see number 17, Bailey Grissom, once again at the line. Thank you to everybody joining us. As I said earlier, if you're like what you're seeing and you love the coverage that we've had so far today of the Trailways Conference Tournament, we love any kind of extra monetary donation you could give, as Jeff Livestream is covering this tournament as much as we can, as many games as we can, as many student athletes as we can cover. The Venmo is Jeff-Sauer-8 for Venmo. We appreciate anything and everything. As Grissom gets another point for the Bulldogs. Dug up by the Hornets. That was Olsen. Pushed over from the Hornets. The Bulldogs not able to get to in time. A sliding attempt from Schomburg. 11-8. 4 away from the Hornets, closing this one out and getting their first win in pool play. Olsen will go back to the service line. She's had her ups and downs at this line so far today. This time it's perfect. Puts it over. However, back on the Markesan side. Hoffman. Attack. Trinan brings it up. Dug there by Hughes. Pushed over by Guard. Pushed over by Jakowski. It's going to be in the backcourt. Kept alive for now. Not able to get it over. Just not enough power from the Bulldogs. 3 away. 12-8 your score in favor of the Hornets. And again, it'll be Carly Olsen, senior for this Markesan team. Back to serve. Olsen up and over. Dug up by Hughes. Kiana Cook puts it over for the Hornets. Hoffman, push it. Cook up. Hughes to serve, or to set. She just pushes it over to the backcourt. That time, number 7 gets the kill, Claire Yankee. And the Hornets are 2 away. Olsen again at the service line. 2 away from a Markesan victory, their first of pool play. It's going to be a weird attempt on the service return. Just kind of misplayed it a little bit. And we have match point for Carly Olsen and the Markesan Hornets. The Bulldogs trying to stay alive. They need every point from here on out. Trinan gets it up. Hughes to set. Guard puts it back over. Jakowski to Hoffman. Kill, and it is over. The Markesan Hornets take set 3, 15-8, and they get their first win in pool play. We will be back shortly on Jeff's live streams covering the Oakfield contest against the Palmyra Eagle Panthers. Whenever we can get everybody down here and get going. I believe it'll be at this court, and I believe I'll be on it once again once we get going. We thank you for tuning in once again to Jeff's live streams. There's plenty of Trailways Conference action happening here today in Madison. Plenty of streams you could pop onto. Thank you again, and we'll be back. Please find a stream that you'd love to see from Trailways action. Dominic and Kaya from this one, check it out. Thank you for tuning in.